Okay.
Men under 20 division.
Okay.
Gold medal match. Please welcome the judges and coaches.
Okay, here comes the men under 21.
And it looks like the wind has died down a lot compared to the women's under 21.
Okay. Looks like Isaac Sullivan's on target 1, and Parker Braddock will be on target 2.
On target number 1, we have Isaac Sullivan. On target number 2, Parker Braddock. Our line judge for this match is Mandy Griego. And our judge at the target will be Sarah Briscoe.
Now I've shot with both of these young men before in competitions. They're both very strong shooters, very dedicated to the sport. So this will be a very interesting and tight match, I feel.
Excellent. And they're getting ready for the first end. Here we go. And who's going to shoot first? Looks like Isaac.
Yes, Isaac will shoot first.
On the left, target 1. And the wind is dead, totally dead.
And Isaac looks so comfortable in his shot.
10.
X.
Oh, X, called an X.
Beautiful shot.
Very nice. Parker's up on target 2. And a 10. All right, so they both started strong. Again, the wind has totally died.
Isaac shooting a little 2-finger release. I can't tell what it is, but he looks so relaxed in his shot.
X.
Another X.
X.
Wow. Okay. So 2 X's for Parker. Here comes Isaac's third. It's a 10.
So that was a perfect 30 for
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes. Let's see if Parker can match.
Strong release from Parker.
Drifted to the right.
9.
9-liner.
Oh,
Yeah, the wind just came
out?
up. Yep. Looks like the wind came up just as he shot. Went from
Still
nothing
a good
to the
start
right.
from both.
Yeah, because that 9 is just 3 o'clock and just caught the 9-8 line. It went pretty far out. That's what happens. Yeah, the wind is back up. This ever-changing wind in the desert. So Chelsea, can you see what bows they're each shooting?
So it looks like Isaac Sullivan is shooting a Matthews TRX and Parker is shooting a Bowtech. I am not quite sure what style Bowtech that is.
Okay. All right. Here we go as they call the targets. And the flags at the end of the next range are straight out.
They are.
So more wind is coming. This year's Arizona Cup had record attendance. We had approximately 800 archers, which I have heard is a record by about 200 people. So that's an amazing growth from one year to the next.
It is, and it is always growing.
Yes, it is, absolutely. The Arizona had a lot of rain this spring, as California did too. So the field crew had told me that as they were setting up, they had a lot of visitors in the terms of snakes and critters that were on the field as they were setting up, more than normal. Out here in the desert, there's a lot of that. So I think it was an exciting time to be setting up the field, especially for a record-size event, which this was.
Yes, and I hadn't heard about any rattlesnake sightings during the actual tournament, did you?
Yes, I did. They on the East Field, we heard they had 2 of them on one of the practice days.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so it was an exciting time. Okay, we're ready for end number 2.
All right, Parker is shooting first. Now the archer with the lower score always shoots first.
9.
Oh, looks like
It's
the
3
wind caught
o'clock.
that one.
9-8 liner. They've called it a 9. Okay. And Isaac on target 1. 10. Very nice.
10.
And again, the wind is left to right for this end. It's calmed down a little bit, but it's still left to right. 10.
Yeah, that looked like a good shot
Yes.
from Parker.
They both seem pretty relaxed.
They do. Sometimes you can see little jitters from the nerves, but these two both
Yes.
look very solid and
Solid 10.
calm.
10.
Got 2 arrows right next to each other in target 1. Okay, here's Parker's third. 10.
10.
Yeah,
Very
Parker has
nice.
some strong follow through on his shots.
Yes. And here we go with Isaac's third. Another 10.
10.
Man, he packs them right in there, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
it's a nice group. Very, very nice.
Yep, barely looks like he's shooting in any wind at all.
Yes. So tremendous, tremendous end, especially with the wind coming up and dying back down. That's amazing. So it's interesting out here in the desert. So between where we are on the finals venue, just to the left of us, there's about 20 yards of, say, desert brush, and then there's the main field. And in between there's a water station. I don't know if you've seen that, Chelsea, but there's a water station over there for the wildlife to gain water. In and around that area, there's a lot of holes for snakes. I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, I have not noticed that.
Yeah, I think they've set up camp in and around that water source, looking for visitors to the water source. So it's interesting here in the desert. You gotta, if you're keeping your eyes out and watching for things, it's not a problem. But if you're not, you gotta be careful. So another thing about Arizona in the desert, there's also a lovely saguaro cactus off to our left. I don't know if that's in the shot or not, but it's got 3 or 4 arms, and each one of those arms takes 200 or 300 years to grow. So you know that cactus is really old. Let's see, they're almost ready for scoring. Okay, they're calling in the scores. Okay. Let's see.
All right, so it looks like
And they're
Parker
updating the
has
scores.
a 58.
So it's a 60 for Isaac and a 58 for Parker. So 2-point lead for Isaac going into end number 3.
Yep, Isaac has not dropped a point yet. So he
And
must
just as
be
we get
feeling-
ready to shoot, the wind comes up. Of course.
Yeah, Isaac has not dropped a point yet, so you must be feeling very confident and relaxed up there.
And the wind is straight left to right now. There we go. Parker's up. Solid.
10.
Okay. 9, just to the right, about an inch out. Again, that's just the direction of the wind.
Yeah, that leaves Parker with a little bit of room for opportunity. Ooh, that looked good.
X. Solid shot. Wind's died down just a little bit.
Ooh, that
Another
one looked
9.
a bit wonky.
A little low.
Yep, so Parker
So that
definitely
ties the
has some
score.
opportunity here.
And another 10.
X.
Yeah, that
Called
looked like
an
a
X
great
for Parker.
end.
And Isaac for his third shot. Another 9. All three of those 9s are low right, Chelsea. Do you think that was the wind, or you think that was something else?
It might have been him compensating for the wind earlier, so he over or undercompensated this end.
Okay. So when you shoot with the compound and you're using the bubble and you tilt it some, does that affect your height at all?
Not that I've noticed. As long as the grip pressure is the same when you
Okay.
tilt the bow, your height will be the same.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, as they tally up the scores. And of course the wind dies when we're not shooting. That's the way it seems to always happen. Cool. So let's see what else we have here that we can talk about. Let's talk about some of the other winners from today's and this weekend's 2023 Arizona Cup. And the recurve U18, Matthew Parmenter won. And recurve U18 women, Lily Lynn, the #1 seed, all the way through Audrey Con Aravalo. Surprised many by getting to the gold medal match, having qualified in 51st place. So yes, we had someone in 51st place come all the way up and compete in the gold medal match, and Audrey ended up as silver, which is exciting. And then on the compound side.
And then on the compound side, for our U18 men, we have Dewey Hathaway with gold. For compound U18 women, we have Leanne Drake with gold.
Okay.
All right. So
All right,
I
here we
think
go. And
Isaac shoots first. I believe he's
Yes.
down a point.
And Parker has a 1-point lead, 88 to 87. Ten on the left side.
10.
Yeah, his shot execution looked a little bit better on that one.
Just a little bit of downward breeze, and that's a 10.
10.
And
Pretty much
Parker's looking more relaxed up there as the match goes on.
Okay. Here's Isaac's second shot. Ooh, high. Looks like a 10. Yep, caught the line. So they look dialed in. Another 10.
10.
Oh, the wind is picking up a
Yep.
little bit.
Strong tailwind now, downrange. Caught a 9, just barely.
9.
Wind's blowing their bow around quite a bit, Chelsea.
It is.
Another 10.
Ooh, but he got it right in there.
Boy.
Yeah, that shot looked very shaky for
Yeah.
the wind, so
Yes.
good that he got it in there.
All right, let's talk with some more results here. Okay, in the barebow from Arizona Cup 2023, the barebow U21 men was John Sarazin for gold medal, and the barebow U21 women is Estancia Godman. Excellent. Barebow U18 men was Anthony Malik, and barebow U18 women was Maya Young. Let's see.
And then for our fixed pins U18 men, we had Eric Hughes, who is in the #2 seed, who beat out our #1 seed, Kale Griffith. And for our fixed pins U18 women, we have Jaden Asbill.
Tremendous. Have you ever shot fixed pins, Chelsea?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yes, I haven't either. I shoot a recurve, but I know it must be harder with the fixed pins not being able to move them once competition starts. That's what make it more difficult. Let's see.
Now, having fixed pins definitely makes it more difficult.
Tremendous. Here we go. They are clearing the field, so we're getting ready for the last end. So it is currently 118 for Parker and 116 for Isaac.
All right, so 2-point lead going into the last end for Parker. So he definitely seems more confident
Yes.
going into the last end.
And the wind picks up again. Gusting tailwind left to right. Strong tailwind. 10.
10.
Yeah, Isaac looks back in his groove again now.
Oof, very strong gusts. Very strong gusts.
Ooh, the dust is kicking off on the ground.
9.
9, just out high. Just slightly out.
Still a good shot for that wind,
Yes,
though.
it's very strong gusts. Down to 5. Okay. Right 9.
9.
And here comes Parker. And a 10.
Yep, that one looks strong.
So it looks like Parker still has a 2-point lead going into the last arrow. Isaac shoots a 10.
X.
X called. So looks like Parker needs a gold to win. Looks like a 9, just out.
9.
So
That'll
there's
do it.
couple close ones down there, but let's see. It looks like Parker may have just won by 1 point. As they go down and call that. Let's see what else we have. So the Arizona Cup is the first of 4 U.S. Archery Team USAC qualifying series. The remaining events will start with the Gator Cup in Florida, May 14 to 16, followed by the SoCal Showdown in California, June 9th to 11. That's at Chula Vista. It's always beautiful there. Concluding with the Buckeye Classic in Ohio, July 28th to 30th. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to explain a little bit why the U21 and U18 finished after the senior and 50-plus competition. So World Archery released the 2023 Archery World Cup schedule. Oh, here we go. They have directed. They have announced it. So Parker for gold.
Yep, so Parker
Okay.
Braddock 1 gold and Isaac Sullivan 1 silver.
Very strong finish. Very strong finish.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your gold medal winner, Parker Braddock. Silver medal, Isaac Sullivan.
Okay.
Yeah, good shooting to the both of them. That wind really picked up on that last end.
Yes, it did. It really, really. So what was the final scores, Chelsea? Let's see. 146 to 145. Tight match.
It was.
Good scores, especially for that wind.